Hello, my name is Emma Folk, and this is my Week 4 discussion group presentation on major career and plan ideas. So first, a picture or two. This is my sister and I when we met one of the 70 last year at a devotional, and this is the rest of my family and I when we were at the Oregon beach. This is me, third from the right. Um, Okay, so moving on to the presentation. So, um, for my future job, I want to be a licensed professional counselor, and there are a few duties that go along with this. The main one is being able to diagnose and treat mental and emotional disorders, of which it can be included addictive disorders, and being able to use psychoeducational techniques to prevent such disorders, as well as providing therapy to individuals, couples, and even bigger groups like families and organizations. And last, to be able to research in order to find more effective therapeutic treatment methods to help clients and advance the counseling profession. So, the required education, the requirements can vary greatly from state to state. Like, I think in Rhode Island, you have to have at least 1,000 hours of supervised counseling, and then in Texas it's only 300. So the basics are right here, but it differs greatly in the states. But to become an LPC, you have to have either a master's or doctoral degree in counseling or a field related to counseling. And you have to complete at least 300 hours of counseling under supervision, and at least 100 of those hours have to be direct client contact. And then after graduation from a master's or doctoral degree, you need to be able to complete 3,000 hours of counseling or internship under direct supervision. And then you need to be able to pass the National Counselor exam. Okay, so in relation to my 4-year plan, after graduating from BYUI, and I'm actually going to graduate next semester if all goes well, I plan to take a year off in order to build up my savings and apply for internships so that I also can build up my resume as well. And then I'm going to apply to the master's program in clinical mental health counseling at George Fox University. And hopefully, after graduating with a master's degree in this field, I plan to undergo training for 2 years specializing in depression and anxiety and related mental disorders, and then get licensed as an LPC. So, I'm majoring in psychology for a few reasons. Um, One, my patriarchal blessing talks a lot about how uh, I have empathy and that my understanding of the feelings of others will bless those around me and me as well. And along with that, I love listening to other people and trying to help them with their problems and help them talk through those problems. And I really just love psychology in all its aspects. I started taking psychology classes in sophomore year of high school, and I just fell in love with it then, and I'm still in love with it now, and it's all just super interesting to me. I really want to help people, and I think going into the field of psychology will be the best way for me to do that, best way that I can help other people. Um, and so, comparing to the reasons listed in chapter 13, the first one was if you have a strong interest in the subject matter of psychology, which I definitely do, and then also if I want to become a professional psychologist, which I do. And so I feel like the psychology career would be the best for me. And so I'm really excited to eventually end up helping people, and whichever way that this takes me, if I end up with my intended career as an LPC or if I end up in something else, I just want to help people, and I know that having a psychology degree will help me to do that. So thank you for listening.